being aggressive, hitting bombs. Got to hit bombs off the tee to be able to get to those small sections. And that's what I'm going to do today. Hit bombs and attack the pin.
So are we going to use Phil until the end of the year and then switch?
What?
What
do you think?
I don't know. I like it.
I think
it's a good intro.
I think we could use it forever if we wanted to.
Okay.
I mean, I think if we blow up, we're gonna have a problem. Phil might want some money at some point in time.
Phil might have to come on and talk to us.
Phil might, if he joined the podcast, it'd be great.
What if we did Fireside with Phil?
Well, that
it was us sitting with him.
Here with JC and Jeff
with our coats and our shorts on.
Yeah,
that would be fucking great.
He is awesome. Like I don't know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Aloha Press. My name is JC. Today I'm joined today with my co-host Jeff. We're out here in Ione, California at our home studio. I think our studio is getting better. Like I think our setup's a little bit better. I think the porn couch is getting better. It's I don't know, Jeff. What are you up to today? How you doing?
Well, the porn couch is a must. I like sitting on this, so we're not getting rid of that. I'm happy to be back in the studio, though. I'll tell you, less distractions than doing it live out at the golf course. People walking by, wondering what the hell we're doing, thinking we're just talking to ourselves, or we're on the radio. So it's a lot more comfortable here.
It is way more comfortable because we had 3 people walk by and go, "What are you guys doing?"
Well,
like
especially when Courtney was talking, so we're just staring at each other, right? We're listening, but we're not talking. So they just think, "What are these guys doing?" And we're on a patio without asking anybody for permission.
Nope, no permission.
Looking out of the driving range, got all our shit set up. So yeah, much more comfortable environment. Plus, there's rock stars in the fridge here.
There are. I realized that we were sitting in there like the smoking area for the employees. I realized that it smelt of fucking menthols and ash.
Yeah, that's true. And it was the only one table out there in the middle of a big patio.
We just took it over. This is ours now.
Kind of weird, but
that's the way it goes. So guys, we really appreciate you guys joining us again here on episode number 11. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the average cart girl. Just sent her off some gear. Today's episode, we're going to cover some things that we always cover. Race to the bottle. We're going to be heading up to Celebrity Golf Tournament. So, Jeff, let's get into the race to the bottle. Okay, it seems like there might be no sight and end.
Well, you had me convinced that you were going to make a comeback when you took me back to Castle Oaks, and the way the round started the other day, you were keeping up your end of the bargain. A couple early birdies. I think you cut it to 17 at one point, so you'd gained 5 holes on me, maybe in the first 9.
Yeah, it was in the first 9. I was able to gain. Yeah, I cut it back. I cut it because it started out as 22.
Yeah,
I cut it down to 17. I was playing pretty well, and then.
Well, your nemesis is the Aloha Press.
It
because I'm looking back here at the scorecard, and you were able to maintain on the back 9. You just still stayed at about 17. We got to 18, and you were down 18 holes, so you were up 4 on the day, and 18. You went the Aloha Press trying to go big, and you ended up being 1 ahead at the end.
I cut it down from 22 to 21 with the Aloha Press, which was great. I made a beautiful 6.
A lot of momentum.
I lost on 18, which kind of sucked. But Jeff, is this a good start to this? To
what?
I don't know. Is this a good start? Do you think people enjoy this?
To the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
okay. All right. Just double checking. We still don't have a sponsor to the Race to the Bottle yet. I don't know if people just realize that this is like some joke or
I thought
what?
You had a winery.
Yeah, I did, but they never followed through. Probably because they want a bunch of free stuff. But
well, we're gonna have to go out and hustle.
We're gonna have to get a
find
a sponsor.
Otherwise, it's just coming out of your pocket.
Yeah, and just $100. Just buy. See you later.
Right.
But I got 5 months. It's July. It's what is it? July 8th, and I still got some time. I don't know where we're going after this. Someone was generous enough to donate a round of golf to us and a night out, so we might take the Race to the Bottle there, out in I think it's Copperopolis.
Oh, Saddle Creek. I remember.
Yeah,
that'll be fun. I never played there before.
I haven't either. I've heard really cool things. I've heard really good things about it. It's kind of like I don't know. It's like within the houses, but it's a super nice golf course. They take good care of it, and I don't know. We get a free night out there. I don't know where we're staying. I don't know if this is like an Airbnb.
Oh, it came with a night?
Yeah, so
Oh.
we get to drive out and we'll play golf and stay the night, I guess.
That might be just what you need.
We
Get me drunk on the golf course, kick my ass because I know I'm staying the night.
exactly, and
Make
then
a run. All right, I think
might be cutting this thing
I see
cutting
it.
it real close.
I
So
see it coming.
it kind of so guys, that's what's on the agenda here in the next few weeks. But then I'm going back up. Dude, I love the mountains right now. It's like 95 degrees down at my house, and we're going back to South Lake Tahoe for the celebrity golf tournament, starring I think Tony Romo. I'm sure he's going to win it for the third time in a row.
Yeah, defending champ. He's pretty good. He can't play in the real tournaments though.
No, I mean he can.
I think
just,
he'd kick our ass when we played with him.
oh yeah, I think he would. But
and he can play against the celebs. But when they put him in those like web.com events, he's always like last place.
well, I don't think he's ever made a cut.
Has he? No.
I don't think he's ever broke 70. I don't think he's ever broke par.
Yeah, there's no way. He
I-
did chip in for Eagle though. Remember?
He did?
We
Oh, yeah,
watched that
he
one.
did,
That
yeah.
was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. So what's your take on celebrities or pro athletes that aren't golfers taking like web.com spots from these guys who are trying to make it their living?
I think it's hit and miss. I like when Steph Curry was doing it. He's a good golfer. I'm interested. I've never watched web.com golf, right? Unless he's playing in it because I want to see if he can make the cut.
Sure.
Same thing with Romo. It just kind of interests me because we're amateur golfers ourselves, and we always wonder, how would we stack up if we got a chance to play in that? Obviously, they have a lot better equipment, more time, more practice than us. But then on the other hand, it does take a spot from somebody who's busting their ass to try to make a living or make the tour. So I don't know.
For me, it's like how incredible those guys are as athletes just in general. Because Steph Curry, I mean, one, he's the only reason why I probably watched a web.com tour last year. One, because it was televised, and one, they made it an actual, like the PGA Tour made it a big deal that he was in the tournament, and he actually went out there and beat professional golfers, which was just incredible. I think he shot like 73, 72 or something crazy, but I think it's cool. I think it's good for the game. I think it's good for the brand to bring new viewers out to the golf course and to bring them like to golf. Like, hey, yes, your basketball player also plays professional golf. Like, I don't know.
Well, with the Tahoe Celebrity Tournament, every year we've been watching this forever and going up and watching it. The guys that win that are really good golfers. And a lot of the times they shoot right around par or under par out there at Edgewood. And you wonder, like, how would they do on a real tournament? And I don't know if any of them get into the Reno Tahoe Open or if any of them have gone and played up there. I don't know. But for me, it brings my viewership. I will watch it because of that.
Yeah, and I think they've got their own like celebrity circuit. And I know there's a tournament out in Florida, the BMW, whatever. And but I think it's cool, and I think it's cool that they bring it to Edgewood, which is such a unique. It's a course that we can all play. It's not terribly expensive. It's in your favorite place in the world. It's your favorite golf course.
It is my favorite.
I
golf
keep
course.
hearing about this, and I've only played 1.5 rounds there. I think one of them was at your bachelor party where we got freaking hailed out.
We made it 6 holes.
It was 6 holes, yeah.
And
I made par on the last hole. It was
And then
great.
the marble rain or hail started coming down.
We were getting beat up by freaking the weather. And remember that guy gave us all our money back?
Yep. Shout out to Chris Crandall for getting our money back. First, they were going to try to give us a rain check and come out or wait it out. Wasn't it they wanted us to
Yeah,
wait
they wanted
it out?
to wait it out. Yeah.
And we had prior
Prior
engagements
engagements.
for later that night that we had to get to. It was like, no, we can't sit here and wait for 2 hours for the rainstorm to pass. So we hung out in the clubhouse for a little bit and got our money back.
Which was cool because it was like $3,000 that they gave back. We had
$225 a player or something like that.
something like
We had
that.
a couple groups out there. I love that course. You're gonna have a lot of fun up there.
It should be fun. I'm interested just to walk the course. I know I'm bringing my wife and my kid, and we're gonna see if we can to make the Aloha Press hand out some stickers or maybe hand out some koozies, some free gear, and maybe get someone on the podcast.
You know what? That might be a better environment to promote the Aloha Press than the U.S. Open was for us. Those guys interact with the crowd a lot out there.
Well, yeah. So my sister and her husband, both big fans of golf. He's a good golfer, And they went up there for a practice round and brought my niece, and she was like, I don't know, 6-9 months old, and everyone was like, "Oh, you have a baby!" Like that was the biggest advertisement. They're like, "Yeah, we met all kinds of people because they wanted to see our baby." Like, so I'm bringing Chase up there. I don't know if that's a good parenting move. Like, it might be a good business move.
Absolutely. Well, and if you happen to snag Charles Barkley for a podcast up in the hotel room later that night, I will make the trip up.
No, yeah, we're gonna absolutely.
I might be on duty, but I will make the trip up.
It's gonna lights and sirens type of
Right?
in route.
South Lake Tahoe PD needs some help.
Exactly.
We're coming.
Can you imagine that? Like, hey Jeff, you gotta.
If we're talking Charles Barkley, I'm coming.
Well,
He would be just a hell of a show and a hell of a freaking interview.
it would be.
That's for sure.
It would be awesome. It'd be fun. It would. I just want to like. I bring my putter. We do a couple some drills.
Right, get up in the hallway on his floor. They rent out the whole floor at the top of Mont Bleu, and you get up there and start doing some putting contests.
Exactly.
Chipping. Shit, he'd probably be hitting full swings up there.
Probably. But so looking forward to that. We're gonna go up. I think we're gonna go up Saturday and walk around. It's a beautiful golf course. It's a beautiful area. And looking forward to that. So that should be fun. But then I don't know. I mean, next on the list, I mean, we've got Royal Port Rush coming up, the Open, the what is it? I don't know. It's the oldest major, I guess, coming up in a couple weeks. Did you see the Tiger Woods video of him getting prepared?
I did. I watched that a little earlier, and it was kind of weird.
Is he the most awkward person ever?
Well, and he's got ungodly amounts of money. Why would you stay in Florida and wake up early? Why not just go over there and hang out and get used to the time in the area? Like maybe go play some practice rounds and hang out for a couple weeks.
Exactly. I mean,
why? I don't
like
know.
sail your yacht, okay, your 180-foot yacht or whatever it is, with your kids on it, with your tutors and everything else. Just make the voyage. And don't hit an iceberg. But
yeah, I don't know. I'd be over there. Whatever, yacht on his yacht privacy. I think that's what it's called.
Oh, is it? Maybe. I don't know.
But get used to it naturally. It's like when we go to the East Coast.
Right.
I don't stay up. I don't wake up 3 hours earlier, or stay up 3 hours later. Whatever I need to do to adjust here and there.
Well, it's like preparing for a graveyard shift. Like I'm not spending my 3 days off. Like, all right, honey, have a good night. I'm gonna be up until 6 in the morning. Like,
yeah, I'm just gonna sit here by myself and stare at the TV because I got to get ready. I got to prep my body. No.
So if you guys haven't seen the video, it's Tiger sitting in front of some shutters, blinds.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Some like wooden shutters.
He's wearing a Tiger Woods skull cap. Like he's about to put on a football helmet or maybe a bike helmet or something. I don't know. And he's in what looks like he's in workout gear. And he's talking about, the preparation and how you got to get up and you got to acclimate and all this shit. And I'm like, it's like scripted and it's weird and it's, I don't know. It's just.
What do you think he did after that video stopped? Like, what is he doing at 1 a.m?
Is he having breakfast? What do you have for breakfast?
Right? No, I don't know. Weird.
It just is weird. I don't know. And I don't know.
If I'm up at 1 a.m, I'm either working or I'm at the bar.
That's
right?
exactly like last year when I watched the Open. I didn't go to bed.
Yeah.
I didn't acclimate my body. I don't know. Maybe at 43 years old we'll have to acclimate before a big trip.
Hopefully at 43 we're not still working graveyards, so we don't have to acclimate to anything.
I might be.
That would be nice.
But
I think for the Open this year we'll both be on graveyards, opposite sides of the week. But
yep.
What times it usually start at? Like 2,
something like
3
that.
our time.
Yeah, something
AM?
like that.
So we'll be able to watch it.
Exactly. No, I'm gonna be
live. We won't have to watch the replay.
Nope.
So,
We'll be wide awake with Tiger, I guess. So
yeah. I might have to film a video of you wide awake at 1 a.m.
Yeah, it's great. So another storyline that I kind of was doing some research for this podcast, because it's kind of a weird couple weeks, in between now that the U.S. Open, the Open Championship. It's got all these tournaments that I don't want to say no one cares about, but
golf's taking a back burner in the world of sports right now.
I mean, yeah, especially with the 4th of July, and we had all these trips, and it's just like I don't want to say we took kind of a break, but I'm excited to get back into it.
Yeah. Well, it was rough. I mean, June was really, really busy for us all the way up into July. And then we come home and, go back to work and our schedules are different and they're they're kind of shitty hours right now. It makes it tough. So, you're not sleeping, you're not doing anything. I miss playing golf. I'm hopefully going to get out there Saturday while you're up there and play before work, which isn't the smartest move.
No, but
it's sacrifice.
Gotta,
otherwise, I won't play golf. So
exactly, and you got to get after it, and you got to keep your game right, because you don't want to lose that $100 bottle.
No, and it's my brother's birthday. He's coming up. He wants to play, so we'll go out there and screw around, and then I'll go graveyard afterwards. And
we're gonna give another plug to Castle Oaks.
Yeah, we're playing at Castle Oaks.
Castle Oaks. Hey, if you guys have never played at Castle Oaks, go play it. It's a fun track. Okay, they use reclaimed water, but it's super nice. It's great, especially in the middle of July. It's gonna be the only course that's really green, and the green speeds were good, and they seem like everything was in really good shape.
It's weird because in the summertime you're really expecting all that bounce around the greens, and you don't get it. They water it so much out there. They keep it nice and soft. There's only a few holes where it actually takes off on you. So where most courses are drying out right now, and it's like dirt. Castle Oaks is lush.
It's
still.
very lush. All that reclaimed water. It's really good for the environment. So real quick, I'm gonna have to edit that out.
I like it.
Who cares? So getting back to the Open, okay. John Daly. I mean, the PGA, the game of cart, okay. He was rolling around. He missed the cut, I think. With his McDonald's Diet Coke and I'm assuming whiskey.
Some type of brown liquor in there.
Yeah. What the RNA? They said no cart.
Oh, did
John?
they?
You gotta walk, buddy.
He can't, can he? I thought he'd make it like 3 holes. He said, and his knee would swell up so much he couldn't walk anymore.
I don't know. I don't know if his caddy's going to be pulling him on one of those like
got to give him
hand trucks
or
or something.
Jetpack. Let him fly around from shot to shot.
He's going to be out there on a scooter.
Yeah, hey, that thing at
like a lark,
like Hagen Oaks had.
Oh, one of those surfboard ones.
Yeah, that they make you watch a 15-minute video before you can get on.
And you can't drink any alcohol.
And then you can't have any beers. They can't. They give you like a wristband. They won't sell you anything. So.
I didn't bring that up, but when we were playing in the qualifier down at Hagen Oaks, some asshole was on one of those fucking things.
They used one.
Yes,
that's an unfair advantage.
It was.
I don't believe that. Did you walk?
No, I run in a cart. You kidding me? I'm not walking.
Why?
There was some that course. They did some questionable things when they were designing it. There's some 80-yard walkways. You got plus the bums are there. It's just I don't.
Yeah, the bums along the river and the train tracks it's a different world.
And I don't want to get in. I've got enough issues. Okay, I don't need to get into some verbal argument over.
Right, some guy trying to steal shit out of your
Someone
cart,
stealing my golf ball.
Yeah.
So
never thought you'd have to carry a weapon at the golf course. You
can of bear spray.
Yeah, you got buddies out there that we're playing with that aren't involved in law enforcement or confrontational stuff, and they're scared out of their mind. They don't want to hit their putts. They're like, just pick up the ball and get in the car. Let's go to the next hole. This guy's freaking me out. He's riding his bike on the green and shit,
shirtless, freaking
fucking throwing his bike down and jumping into the river when the marshal comes by, and then he pops back out again. Yeah.
So John Daly, no cart for John Daly. So I don't know if supposedly he's gonna be playing. So I mean,
he'll give it a go, but if he doesn't have a cart, I'm assuming he's gonna withdraw at some point.
Which sucks because it could make some room for a younger individual who that could play.
I'm looking forward to that podcast when we start talking about the British.
I'm looking forward to. Trust me, I love the U.S. Open. I love the Masters, and we'll get into the Masters later. But I enjoy the Open. I would love to go over there and play those courses. Just spend 2-3 weeks over there and just play as much golf as I could, and I don't know, record some podcasts at 2 a.m. with Tiger up at 1.
Drink some beers.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun. So let's. Last week we got a lot of there's some folks that enjoyed the Cart Girl podcast. If you guys haven't listened to it, I think it's pretty funny. I think it's entertaining. I think we solved a lot of golf courses problems. If you need to share that with some of your golf course managers out there to solve some of the maybe the slow play, some of their marshal problems, maybe reduce some of their overall costs on the golf course, go listen to that podcast. I had a lot of fun. It was a good time. The one thing that intrigued me about the podcast is I don't know why I was angry, but we had a couple rants. And so, Jeff, I'm going to bring up some shit that maybe might trigger some things. And I don't know if this is a segment, bit, or or something that we need to do more often. But it seems like, at least I enjoyed it. It kind of gets all the weight off your chest and kind of gets things going. So you've got a birthday coming up, and you brought it up that, hey, maybe we're going to go down to a particular place which is extremely popular in the world of golf. Tell us about that. I mean, tell us the experience. How did you feel?
So, well, first off, it's Top Golf on the West Coast only.
No, it's all over the world.
All right.
So keep in mind, Top Golf is literally changing golf. It's probably one of the best things for golf. And we're not saying in a bad way. Okay, Top Golf is really cool. It's really brought, I went to Top Golf and brought all these terrible golfers who never played golf. It was great. They had fun. It was like bowling. It was cool.
Well, I would tell you this. I've never been to Top Golf, right? But everything I've heard from friends, family, guys at work that have gone to it, to me, I was like, oh my God, this is going to be the greatest thing for me ever. My two favorite things, golf and alcohol, right? I get to go hit balls and I get to drink. There's a full bar, there's food, everything. So I'd never been down there. My wife says, hey, what do you want to do for your birthday? It's coming up in August. I want to go to Top Golf. I want to rent a couple of those bays. I want to get a bunch of guys together, and I want to go down to Top Golf. So she's setting it up for me, and I'm all excited. I'm getting, I took the day off from work. I already got the day off for that Saturday. She goes, hey, you want the taco bar or you want something else? They do a little
Sounds sick, yeah.
catered thing. And I'm like, oh, taco bar. Perfect. We'll sit there and eat 15 tacos, drink some beers, hang out. So she sets it up. She gets the date. She's emailing some chick down at the one in Roseville. They're going back and forth. And, essentially it's like planning a fucking wedding. You got 18 different people you got to deal with to set up this goddamn bay. So she gets it all done. And she comes to me and she goes, all right, it's going to be $2,900. And I said,
holy
for
shit.
a fucking night? and then so I about died. And I told her no. I said, we're not going to do that. And like I told you, I said, that's a round for 4 out at Pebble and enough to have dinner afterwards. I'd much rather do that.
$2,900.
Than go hit balls off mats and drink a couple fucking warm beers. So sorry for my language. I can't believe they cost that much to go down there.
For a bay? For a couple bay? Oh.
Yeah. Was I going to get my own DJ too? So we're not going to Top Golf.
Well,
I don't know if I ever will.
No, I think we will. We'll go down there one of these days. We're not doing the taco bar. Jesus,
it's not worth bringing a party. I guess that was a problem. These parties, people have a lot more money than we do to just spend thousands of dollars to hit shitty ass golf balls into nets. I can do that for free,
off mats.
And I hate mats anyway. And I'm not drunk right now, ladies and gentlemen. I just get pissed off about some things. We're passionate guys.
Very passionate about mat golf.
And when I feel like somebody's trying to
take advantage,
yes, I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, trust me, I love Top Golf. I've been to Top Golf. I've been to that facility. It is absolutely unbelievable. But we get down there and it's like Saturday night, right? This is the most popular place in the fucking town. We waited 4 hours for a bay, okay, to hit range balls. I go, we can go to Hagen Oaks and spend fucking $12,
right? Get a beer and a taco out of their little whatever it is, their taco truck that's out at the range.
And don't get me wrong, it's a great experience. It's great for golf because there's like 4 restaurants, they've got bars, they've got like a couple hundred bays. Like it's really cool. It's top tracer technology, all that crap, right? It's really fun. It's a really good time. Maybe we'll go for like brunch.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind owning one. Seems like a good business deal.
Oh,
they're popular.
It's $1 billion industry.
They're jumping up. But,
yeah.
They're not going to get all my hard-earned money.
$3,000.
I'd rather spend it somewhere else. Think how much golf you could play for $3,000. Not even Pebble Beach.
You could go
just trips.
So you could take a trip. You and I could take a trip in a very nice hotel. Okay, at Bandon Dunes and spend like 5 days playing unlimited golf for $3,000. Yeah, and be playing top rated golf, like some of the best courses in the world. But oh well. So there's your rant, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Top Golf, go play.
Love it. It's the best.
So let's move into. Unfortunately, we had to end our. Should I say that? I need to edit that out.
No, I think
we should give them like
the right track. Wade's Farm jumped up and was our initial sponsor. he did a good job. The only problem was we made him too popular where he can't, take on any more customers. It didn't seem
Right.
like so.
So we're getting in this business. We're like, hey, we're gonna podcast. Like the idea of having a sponsor would be really cool. Kind of help us out with some of the fees. And Wade was awesome. And he sells a great product. So this is probably the last podcast you're gonna hear about Wade's Farm. But we have cut our ties. Okay. We still have some information on our website for his company that we'll represent. Okay, if you want to listen to his ad, especially the Barry White ad that we did in Pacific Grove, go check that out. It's really funny. But with that, okay, we're moving on to, promoting ourselves and promoting our brand as the Aloha Press. So this week, if you guys are listening to this, for the next few days, we're doing a pre-sale of tank tops, Razorback tank tops for the ladies, and we're bringing back the black multicam hat with the Aloha Press logo on it. Super popular hat. I know we've got. I didn't even get one. I had to sell mine because it was so popular.
Yeah, I wear mine all the time. So
they're great, super comfortable hats. So if you guys are interested in the tank tops, the t-shirts, or the hats that we have on sale, either send us a message. You can reach us on our website. You can buy them on our web. Can we buy them on our website?
The tank tops?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We'll so email us at thealohapress@gmail.com, or you can shoot us a DM on Instagram. If you follow us, please follow us either on Facebook or Instagram at the Aloha Press. So check all that stuff out. And in a few minutes, we're going to get into a interview with a gentleman named Travis.
So I got to ask you something, Travis, to start with. I just got done ranting about Topgolf.
Okay.
I've never been. I don't know if you've been to it or if there's one down there by you, but they wanted to charge me almost $3,000 for a birthday party there.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Have you ever been there?
I've never been one, but I thought it was going to be good news. There's one that's going to be built here in Bakersfield.
Yeah, well, they're popular. And
Yeah,
JC's been to it, but I haven't. And my first go round was going to be my birthday, and now we're not going. So.
Yeah, heck no. For $3,000, that's a little pricey. I mean,
yeah,
what's that include?
Well, I think it was strippers, a DJ, full bar, tacos.
Okay. Well, now it's starting to make sense. Okay, all right, I'll put $1,000 in. Let's do it. We'll make this happen.
I think they were male strippers that looked like Brooks Koepka.
Oh, dude. All right, yeah. All right, I'm taking $500 away then.
Right, because my wife was planning it. I wasn't. So.
Yeah.
But anyways, so hey, tell us about golf in Bakersfield. What's your go-to course, your home course down there? All that.
All right, go. So golf in Bakersfield is you better be used to the heat because it gets hot as hell over here. And my go-to golf course it's actually just like a county golf course. It's called North Kern Golf Course. It's a nice little 18-hole track. I mean, there's no water or anything out. It's pretty wide open also.
No water. Well, Bakersfield doesn't have much water, right?
No, there is a golf course close to my house that has water, and then there's some country clubs that have water, but I don't get to play those all the time. So the county courses, it's all dry. You're not going to lose a ball in the water.
What's a track like that cost down there?
It's
all
about
pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I mean it's reasonable. So I golf every Sunday pretty much. There's a nice skins game that I try to win some money at, but it's like $44.50. I mean, it's not too bad. It is a county course.
How many pops you getting? Say it again. You're breaking up.
I have to give pops.
Oh, you do?
Shit.
What's your handicap at right now?
I don't have it established, but it's probably a +3. So
you're a +3?
Yeah, so I shoot about 69 to 70.
Holy shit!
You got to come play in our game.
And then sometimes, yesterday, I didn't want to bring it up, and here I am. I'm just rambling right now, but I had probably the worst round since I've gotten pretty good. And I'm talking about I bogeyed the first hole, parred second hole, then I went bogey, 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 ended up shooting 42 on the front 9.
Sounds like a good round for me.
I was like, what in the world? And then I fixed my swing or whatever. I just stayed at it and shot 2 under on the back. And I
A
mean,
little
smooth.
42-34.
Yeah. Shot
Yeah.
a cool 74 or what?
So I mean, but you have to like, my heart started beating. I'm like, oh my goodness, what is going on right
Whoa,
now?
bogey
This is
par, bogey. That's a great start for me. I might be winning some money with that.
it. Yeah.
Did you
But,
did you have a couple beers on the turn? Is that what happened?
No, you know what? Like that's also funny. I was actually going to bring it up. When I am on the golf course, it's like I'm going to work. Like I really don't drink. As I've gotten older, I've started drinking. If I'm playing in like a scramble, oh yeah, I'm getting schmammered. But if it's just me trying to make some money, I'm going to work and I ain't drinking till at the very end.
Okay, I like that.
Well, next time you guys come visit out here, we'll drop the girls off, and you can come play in the skins game with us out of Castle Oaks and win some money.
Absolutely,
Dude,
especially
I'm
that
down.
+3. I like that. I get more pops. Okay.
I'm down.
That's cool. All right, Travis. So, I mean, you're pretty much our biggest fan. You realize that, right?
That's what you're telling me. I feel like there's some other people there. I feel like other people are liking everything, but I love the way you guys are going, man. Like everything's just great. I love it.
So let's dive into your game. Okay, what's I mean, you're a +3. Holy shit! What are you playing, that Cobra, that F7 driver or what?
It's the F9 driver right now.
So what's your stock yardage? What are you hitting that thing?
Not that far. I mean, like
In the fairway?
probably yeah.
Down the middle.
I do.
Right?
That's one thing. That's one thing I'm pretty good at doing is like I'm pretty accurate. I don't hit it very far, per se, but I mean I probably like stock. I'm getting at least 280, 285 out of it. You know. I mean, again, I don't hit the ball that far, but I'm pretty damn accurate. I could fade it. My go-to shot's really actually a nice little small draw, little probably 5-yard draw. Trying to hit a fade more, but yeah. So
Everyone wants to hit that tiger draw. So what? How many hole-in-ones do you have?
I have none.
Really?
Yeah, I have none. Close, but close. No cigar.
All right.
Well, I tell you what, the little draw I would love, but do you hit the fades with the irons?
I hit draws with pretty much everything. I don't know. So I'm not like a Bryson DeChambeau or anything really like anal on like my golf swing. But if you guys do go back to like something I might have tagged you in, look at how flat my swing is. I basically swing from inside and swing out.
It's really short.
Yeah, it's really short. It's really far inside. I have a bad habit. When I first started golfing, I had that chicken wing. So my right elbow would come up because I played baseball, and I used to hit this huge slice. And then finally, my coach at the time was like, I'm tired of you hitting this. Put this club cover underneath your right elbow tucked into your body, and you go hit like 6 buckets until you can't get that elbow up. And I think that shortened my golf swing. I don't know if you guys ever tried it. There's some people on TV that you might see them put a glove in there. But if you try to swing like that, you can only go so far until that either the glove either leaves or the club head cover falls out. And then that was basically, I'm in trouble. Got to do some push-ups or something.
Do you still have like a John Daly swing in the bag just in case you need it?
I wish I did. I really don't. If I do, man, who knows where that ball's going.
Right? In the houses?
Yeah, in the houses, in the water that's not even on the county courses. I mean, it's going everywhere.
It's more like the canal that runs down there, right? That comes from
Yeah.
The Delta.
Yeah.
Trucking water down there.
Yeah, yeah. And we're finally not in a drought, so I'm surprised that there's actually is some water in canals and these county courses.
So that's definitely true. We have plenty of water up here. It's we like to ship it down there. But so what's your favorite course? Have you played any have you played Pebble Beach? Is there any courses that you've hit that we need to hit, or what?
Actually, you know what? I do. Have you guys ever played any courses in Santa Barbara?
Have not.
There is a course called Sandpiper. I wish this was a few years ago, so I don't know the price of it, but it's pretty reasonable. But it's Sandpiper, and you're basically golfing right on the coastline, like the cliff. Basically, I would compare it to 18. There's like 2 holes that you'll play at Sandpiper that you're right on the coastline, and it's just like 18 at Pebble Beach. It is phenomenal. It is the best. I mean, if you guys go to Santa Barbara and you guys don't hit me up, I'm gonna be pretty upset.
What's the weather like there? Like, is it the foggy coast, or is it more sunny down there?
It's more sunny in Santa Barbara, honestly. I don't know if you guys ever been to Ventura. Also, it's pretty like right there, Ventura, Santa Barbara, Oxnard. It's pretty
I've never
sunny.
been down there. Hey, all right. So speaking of golf, and
We post like, "Hey, we're going to the Pebble Beach, the U.S. Open." She goes, "Oh, when's your tee time?" And I'm like, "What? No, we don't have a tee. We don't. They didn't invite us to play."
Yeah, I will say, just following you guys on Instagram, like, were you guys there like a week at Pebble Beach? I'm like, man, babe, check this out. They're still there. They're still there. They didn't even invite us. They're still there.
we put a couple days in there, and then we ran somewhere else, and all that. We had a busy June. We were running around like crazy, and now we're back at work, so it kind of sucks. And it's starting to get hot, so.
Oh, yeah, I know. This upcoming week, like here in Bakersfield, it's like 105, 108, 105.
Do people even
109.
golf after like 10 o'clock down there?
Yeah.
I mean, it just seems like 1 o'clock, the golf course would be empty.
What? No,
Yeah,
you got to lather on the sunscreen and just get out there and bear the heat, right?
You just got to do it. You got to do work, yeah.
Burning through freaking golf gloves or what?
Yeah. I mean, so summertime was really the only time that I could golf when I was in like high school. Well, I didn't really start golfing until high school, till I was 13.
Okay.
And fell in love with it, sucked, but was determined. And my dad literally dropped me off at this golf course 7 o'clock in the morning and would just leave me there with like $20 to chip and putt and hit golf balls until that $20 is done. And he'd pick me up at 6 o'clock at night.
Holy
Basically,
shit.
7
All
to
right.
6. Yeah. So I just be there. When I ran out of $20, I just go to the putting green and chipping green, because that's really where my game struggled.
Yeah. So
Basically growing up. So
do you play in any actual like sanctioned tournaments or what? I mean, dude, you're a freaking +3 handicap. Like, are you on the amateur circuit or what? You playing any mini tours?
No. I back probably 5 years ago, I really gave it my all and lived, ate, breathed, slept, golf. I mean, everything in my golf game was, I'd go up against anybody. And if you guys like have seen my pictures, I'm just this long-haired kid. I used to not really dress like a golfer. I just used to go to these golf courses and just tear these guys up, limb from limb. These guys wanting to play $50, 50 and 1, 101, all this stuff. Nobody wants to play for 101. My dad was basically my voice at the time. I know somebody that'll play you, my son, right here. This kid right here in the jeans, and I just whoop their ass.
You're just out there hustling, huh?
And I would just, yeah.
How old were you when you were doing this?
Dad's hustling you around at 15.
Yeah. Taking commissions and shit?
Yeah, it's this funny story. Like, so when I first started golfing, 13, wasn't very good. Then I started getting good, and my dad started like helping me ditch school on Tuesdays and Thursdays. He would I'll never really say like on a Tuesday, hey, I'll take Travis to school. And then I'd go in the car with my backpack, and he'd say, we ain't no time for school today. We gotta go. we gotta go to work. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, your golf clubs are in the back of the truck. We're going to the golf course. I'm like, what the hell?
I wish I had that.
That's awesome. Holy shit.
I just snuck out of school because I didn't want to be there.
Right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
my dad.
Wood tips and some Swisher Sweets and shit.
Yeah. Right. What So he'd get you out of school, and you guys. So would he play golf with you?
He'd be playing. Yep. Me and him. We'd be teaming up. Like we'd have like the skins game and money game that we'd have. There'd be 12 to 22 people, just depending on the day. And we'd sometimes play. So it'd be me and my dad, and then whoever would be in our group, and we played like group versus group, and
So
we would
what?
just tear them up.
What was the highest you ever played for? Or what was the most you've ever
highest-
won?
Well, so we have this like carryover rabbit.
Okay.
So, and it's a random whole rabbit. So that eventually gets basically gets bigger over time if nobody wins it.
Sure.
And I've won $1,800 in it. So
Holy shit.
Wait, is that in one round or does it carry over from round
it's
to
not-
round?
it just kept carry over round after round, every
Okay.
week kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay. How much would
when
you
it
play
be-
for?
There was this kid, I gotta tell you the story. There was this kid that I was at like the chipping green, and he was trying to hustle all these kids, and he was basically being a bully to my little friend that I was trying to teach like my short game to. And I didn't like the way he was talking to my buddy, so he came up to me actually and said, "Let's play for some money." I said, "All right, what do you want to play for, like $5?" And then he said the most ridiculous thing that he could possibly say to me. He said, "I thought you wanted to play for some money." And I looked at him and said, "Well, how much?" He goes, "I'm thinking 100 or 50. I said, "How about this? We play 18 holes, and I'll play you for whatever amount you want." That $100 that he said went down to 50, and I killed him. I basically beat him on hole 14. Like, there was no way he was going to win. Like, I just destroyed this guy.
That's
But
awesome.
long story short, he knew not to talk to people the way he was.
Yeah.
And but the most I probably played for was about 100. I played 101. So basically, like, there's like that press involved, and I ended up just winning $100. I lucked out. Actually, this guy was playing really good, and I just kind of grinded it out and won $100. So
Cool. All right. What's the craziest thing you've ever seen on the golf course?
craziest thing on the golf course.
See any fights or freaking?
Nah, no fights.
You're
or
down at the
anything. I have
county
to
course.
say-
You ever seen like some people run on the course and rob the cart girl or some shit down there in Bakersfield?
Yeah. You ever seen some tweakers jump on the green and start riding around their bikes and shit?
No,
We have.
I didn't see. We don't have that. Like, we don't even have cart girls at the county courses, man. You gotta like just stock up and bring your ice chest.
What, you just put a bag of ice with some beers in your golf bag and walk
Yeah,
around? It's
pretty much,
it's
yeah.
leaking everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, after 9, you gotta stock up, get like 10 beers or so, and just put it in that little back of the golf cart and just drink your beers there. There ain't no cart girls. But
Well,
I will say,
you need to get a cart girl out there. You got to start that.
Dude, you know how many times I tried it? I listened to you guys' freaking podcast. Was it number 10?
Yeah.
Podcast number 10, man.
What'd you think about the average cart girl, huh?
That was great, man. But I, in all honest opinion, I know we're a couple guys. We're talking about cart girls or whatever. I think there's money in any golf course with the cart girl. Making it easy. They're always, everybody's happy. You're getting, it's like, it's like Vegas. You get enough
Exactly.
drunk, they're going to start buying. They're going to keep buying more and more. Your revenue's going to go up. You can get some new freaking golf carts, new pool carts.
Oh, it's way better than those freaking Marshalls.
Yeah, you know. Like, and then why do you even need a marshal in this day? Like, I guess I kind of get it, but just call the clubhouse and somebody can come out. I think it's just useless. An old man walking around or driving around in a red golf cart.
Right.
Slow down.
He just wants free golf. That's the only reason he's doing it. He
That's
don't
all
give
he
two
does.
shits.
Nope, don't care.
Our marshals just drive. We got guys parking in the sand trap. And he'll drive right by them. Like, I didn't see that. I don't want any confrontations. But I'm gonna get my free golf and my minimum wage. We'll call it. Good.
Yeah. But
You got to get some cart girls.
I need to get some. There's girls behind the counter, but they don't want to be no cart girl. But
Maybe you should just bring your own cart girl out there, right?
I know.
Just start it. Start the business. You can be the cart girl for a little bit.
I should. I'll do it, man. I'll do it.
What? So, Travis, is this your first podcast you ever been on?
First podcast ever, man.
Freaking, we popped it, dude. It's done. We'll have to bring
I
it
know.
back. What? So you got some insight on the Open or what?
To me, if just talking like insight, usually the Open is somebody that hits the ball real low or can hit the ball real low. I don't know, what course are they playing again?
Royal Port
I know
Rush.
they keep advertising Tiger because that was one of the opens that he won. But I can't remember how the weather was. I might not even been playing golf, to be honest, at this time.
So
The
Travis,
last time.
tell you what. So when we do our pre-open championship podcast, we're gonna call you. Okay, you're gonna
Okay.
get your pick
All right.
ready to go. Okay, and we're gonna get your take on the Open. Okay.
All right. I got, so right here, right now, I'm putting my money on Xander Schauffele.
What?
Really? All right. Hey, that didn't shock me like Kevin Na did when
Oh,
JC
come
picked,
on.
JC picked him.
The guy who gave up on hole one.
Yeah,
Fucking jackass.
I can't win.
I can't win.
Yeah.
This is way too hard.
Yeah.
And he wins the next week. Bullshit. Oh,
Yeah.
But-
I'm like, so I'll tell you, like, people that I'm a root for. I mean, like, I'm going for Kopka. You know, I'll go for my
who's Kopka?
my little
You mean Kepka?
Kopka.
Bruce?
Yeah.
Are you talking
Bruce?
about Bruce?
Or Brooks?
Brooks, Kopka, Kepka. It's all the same thing, man.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Who else you like?
Who else you like for the Open?
I always pick Sergio Garcia. He never freaking appears, but he always is like there until the last day.
He's always the storyline. He's either gonna spit in a cup or toss a shoe.
Yeah,
or
he's
some
gonna
shit.
spit. He's gonna throw his golf club or something. You know, John Rahm. He could be a factor.
He just won the Irish Open again, I think.
Yep.
That guy's
Yeah, I know.
that guy's due.
That-
He might be my pick. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's that guy. That's really, you know, like, I think Ricky played good. He's a good win ball player. He doesn't necessarily hit it too low, but he's a good win player.
All right.
And
Well,
then,
I
of
tell
course,
you, who? Tiger.
Tiger. Of course, the Tiger.
All right. Well, we're calling you before the British, and then when we get, if you set up golf and we play down there for the wedding, we'll do a podcast after that too.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, heck yeah, man.
So don't leave me hanging.
I'm not.
Right.
I'm gonna look
Gotta
and
set
find
it
out
up.
what golf course. I'm gonna get on my phone right now. All right, so I'll set up. Go up on my golf now.
All right.
Perfect.
Find it. Let us know. Get us on Instagram. Say fucking show the tee time, whatever, you know, golf moose, golf now, all that crap.
Yeah.
Set
No
it
free
up.
ads.
We'll make it happen.
All right, sounds good.
Cool. Thanks, Travis. I appreciate
All
you
right,
jumping
buddy.
on the podcast, buddy. And
No
we'll talk
worries,
to you
buddy.
soon.
Tell everybody
All
hi.
right,
All right,
all right, will do.
Later, buddy.
guys.
Wearing all black, being aggressive, hitting bombs. Got to hit bombs off the tee to be able to get to those small sections. And that's what I'm going to do today. Hit bombs and attack the pin.